From the shores of Lake Champlain along the eastern border of New York State, welcome to Empire State Outdoors. I'm Colleen.
And I'm Tim. Today we come to you from the southwestern shore of Lake Champlain at the Crown Point Public Campground. It's an area steeped in history, resting over battlefields and fort locations dating back to the 1730s. It remains to this day a place very popular with visitors to New York State. Today on ESO, we'll treat you to a variety of activities you and your family can warm up to during the Empire State's winter season. One of those activities is especially popular on Lake Champlain. Colleen and I visited right here during the heart of the winter, and we got hooked on the sport of ice fishing.
Whoa, look at that.
Say Lake Champlain's best.
Wow.
Look at him at the camera, bud.
Did you catch that? Justin Sherman of Mineville, New York, did in fact catch this large pickerel in Lake Champlain near the Crown Point Bridge. His catch bodes well for our first ever ice fishing trip. We've decided to bring along expert angler Rich Priel for extra measure. So we have first base, second base, third base, and we're home.
We're home.
Yeah, right.
Very good. Those will sit on later, and those are flotation cushions besides, so there's always an element of safety. I bring that along. Those are boat cushions, but they'll float. Not that we're going to go through the ice today because it's over 2 feet thick, and we're going to work to cut a hole. So it's pretty
But I see some electric ones over there. We're doing this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, well, here's the auger.
That'll
This
keep
is the
us warm,
handle.
right?
That's going to keep you warm.
Okay, I might volunteer to do that.
Anywhere around
You
here,
pick
I
the
think.
spot, Colleen.
All right.
But,
Very important.
All right. I'm feeling fish right here.
Get
Okay.
some snow out of the way. Get down to the ice.
How's my auger technique?
You're doing well. You're doing well.
Impressive.
You're going to have a new appreciation for how thick 2 feet
2
is.
feet of ice.
I'm
When,
thankful it's 2 feet.
Yeah. Hey, don't poke my eye out there.
Right. There you go. Now lift
Wow.
it. Now just lift the water up. It'll come.
Whoa. Woo. Oh my gosh.
Nice. The hole I cut is only 6 inches, not wide enough for anyone to fall through. You should stay on the good side of caution whenever you go ice fishing.
But this is about 35 feet of rope. Very easy to carry, but it can save your life or you can save someone else's life. You know, you just throw that out. I have a loop on the end that you can put around your shoulders, so if you happen to go through the ice, someone can haul you out.
With our safety equipment standing by and some emerald shiners on the line, I try my hand with the jigging stick.
It's a little mini rod.
It's just a little.
You don't have to
tiny
worry
one.
about the casting here, right?
No casting, and yeah, it's just a jigging.
Just
Everybody
jig.
has their own techniques.
Right.
I will often jig for a little while, just for maybe 3 or 4 times, and then pause it and feel. And you watch the rod tip or you watch your line. If the line starts to move off to the side, you know, unexplained, you might have something. The difference from summer to winter fishing, you know, you mentioned casting,
Yeah.
and you're using bigger lures and you're much more active. In winter, everything is scaled down. It's subtle.
Come to Papa. There's bound to be rainbow smelt and yellow perch down there somewhere. We'll keep jigging until something hits.
Oh, he's cute.
Colleen reels in the first catch of the day, a rainbow smelt. But as we learned later in the afternoon, ice fishing isn't so much about what you catch as it is who you go with. You guys are having a regular party. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
I came at the
You
right
hungry?
time.
Oh my God.
You guys hungry?
That is unbelievable.
We got plenty.
Foreman deluxe.
So do you guys come out here a lot?
Oh yes.
For the partying, for the fishing?
Yep.
Or?
If we catch fish, it's a plus.
And just to meet, just to go around, talk to people, and see how they're doing, and share food. And
That's what I understand, that this
Have a good
is
time.
as much social as anything. Isn't that right?
yes,
Oh yes.
This is a typical shantyville. The ice shanty is the hub of all operations for ice fishermen, but the village of shanties is more like a neighborhood block party. It's a place where families can enjoy the camaraderie of winter fishing.
So it wouldn't necessarily matter if you came back with a big catch. Is it more the...
We usually don't. We usually don't, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I think, you know, we have
a pond near our house, and I think I'm going to start fishing this summer because it's sort of kind of hooked on it.
Group atmosphere. It's much more family oriented. There's kids. There's husbands and wives and boyfriends and girlfriends come out. It's really is a social type of activity in the winter, particularly here on Lake Champlain. It's just whole villages grow up, and it's a big part of the economy on Lake Champlain.
An economy which depends on anglers like these guys who are pulling in smelt by the hundreds. Nice.
There's one.
Business as usual for you guys. Nothing about this ice fishing experience is really competitive. It's more like one big happy family.
Because it's colder, I think because it's a little harder, people work together, they don't mind. Fishing in groups, where in summer if you have a fishing hole, you don't like it when somebody else comes around or another boat hogs in. As you can see here, people don't mind. They share spots. They know it's harder to find fish, so when you find them, they don't mind people coming in.
It's just something unique to try. Yeah, it's beautiful up here. There's always fish to catch. Kids have a good time doing it. And we'll fry them up tonight, have a North Country meal.
Really don't know. I got nothing.
Tim, you were really having a good time out there, weren't you?
A lot of fun. Definitely one of my favorite stories of the year, and those folks were really enjoying themselves. Some of the shanties were pretty high-tech and also very cozy. We should mention that the shanties must be pulled off of the ice by March 15th. An early thaw would certainly compromise the ice thickness.